when you play the game of life, it's not a question of whether you win or lose. It's how good you looked, man. You know what I'm saying?
My name is David Lee Roth, and this is Holland. Are you familiar with Van Halen?
Wait, what?
Are you familiar with Van Halen?
I don't know what you mean.
I'd like to order some Van Halen. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Are you familiar with Van Halen? Are you familiar with Van Halen? Wait, where are you? Hey, what is going on here? You familiar with Van Halen?
Welcome. Est-ce que vous parlez français?
Je ne parle pas français.
Oui, alors je
You know Van Halen?
And what do you want?
You familiar with Van Halen?
I'm sorry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is striking further evidence that the French are unfamiliar with Van Halen. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful Amsterdam.
Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna f your girlfriend, pal. This time tonight, more people have been arrested today than the entire weekend last year, man! I want to take this time to say that this is real whiskey here. The only people who put iced tea in Jack Daniels bottles is the Clash, baby!
You listen to Pretty Woman, you notice I forgot about 12 bars of the original song, man. What the fuck? Never bothered to learn nothing but the first verse and the chorus anyways. It's the same thing for You Really Got Me. Words are wrong on that too. All I did was repeat the first verse. These studs be making some criticisms or something. They can't even spell criticism, baby. You know what I'm saying, man? Now they come on and say, they're all right, and I fully understand the Clash's position. You got to dig it now. These cats are trying to effect some cultural change. They're trying to make some social developmental improvements, and they got a new drummer, man. They got their hands full. You know what I'm saying, man? They're trying to accomplish a lot in one fell swoop. You know, the thing that the Clash don't understand, and the thing that a lot of these bands don't understand, is that you can't take life so goddamn seriously, honey. Right. No one gets out alive. You know what I'm saying, man?
We have the camera people from MTV here tonight. We have the winner of the Lost Weekend here tonight. Because Detroit, you're number one. And because Kurt, you're number one too. I'll say hi to Are you receiving sound in there?
We are.
You getting sound? This just goes to show that you really can win a MTV! Oh,
Dave, baby! Hey, how you doing?
Look at all the people here tonight,
Boy, is that a cool car or what?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Is that a rental or do you own that baby?
I gotta have it back by 6, P.
Shed a tear and said, just like any band, we're having a career difference here. We're having a musical difference. And we're going to go our own ways. And we cried and we hugged and he split. And 2 weeks later, I'm reading in Rolling Stone what an asshole I am. And how poor little Eddie was forced to spend the last 12 years of his life living a lie. It's like a f***ing National Enquirer or something. And here comes his wife, you know, to back it up, you know, and on and on and on. So I stayed quiet for 6 months, 7 months. And I'm just reading diatribe after harangue, after this, after that, you know, again and again and again. And I still believe it's not necessary to make a comparison. I don't think you have to make a choice, but Van Halen demands it. Van Halen is demanding, for some bizarre, retarded reason, for the audience to make a choice. You have to either love us and hate him or vice versa. They demand it, they demand it. Well, I'll rise to the challenge. If we have to have a comparison, then fine. I eat you for breakfast, pal. I eat you and smile.
The best award thing, we have to make an announcement. We have to address a subject here. This is the first time that we've actually stood on stage together in over a decade. Have you noticed how things have changed a lot since the last time we were up here, really? No, really. It used to be, I want my MTV. Here, I'll blow your head off, man.
I'd like to thank Steve Hamp, who made this video with me, and everybody who worked on the video. I'd like to thank Silva, Cates, Gold Mountain, Geffen, the band, Lee, the crew, everybody. Van Halen up here.
Well, what happened at the MTV Awards that changed the nature of your relationship with David?
It wasn't his onstage antics, which for one I thought was embarrassing.
And disrespectful to Beck?
Very disrespectful to Beck, as he's trying to thank, people, his acceptance speech, whatever. Dave's behind him doing his shtick, and it's like, I don't know. To me, it was embarrassing.
Roth, who rejoined the band in a studio recently to cut 2 new tracks for a greatest hits album, issued a press release on Wednesday claiming he'd been tricked into making that appearance, and that far from stepping back into his old slot in the group, he'd learned the band had already hired a new singer to replace the lately discarded Sammy Hagar, and it wasn't him.
It sickens me, said Roth, that the reunion as seen on MTV was nothing more than a publicity stunt. I love these guys. Do I trust them? That question never entered my mind.
Did you ever tell him categorically, this is before MTV, that he would not be in the band and he would not be touring? Period.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I told him,
Ed's baby steps.
Right.
You're not afraid to follow Dave. You want to follow Dave.
No. I'm not afraid to follow anybody.
Right.
But I bet you somebody's afraid to follow me. I mean, if I've never been allowed to open for anybody. That's how I became
I got to say that going from me to you is like going from speedballs to milkshakes, Sam.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Look out!
Well, I think this is what makes this show great for the fans. I really do. Because honest to God,
This isn't going to last more.
Throw the seatbelt away.
This is not going to last.
I want to make this guy wish he'd never did this, okay? And that's the idea of it. And I'm sure he's going to try to do the same thing.
Sam, I made everything you're not,
good.
plus a silo full of 200 proof testosterone. Let's party, pal.
It's a happy neighbor. We heard some Van Halen here, and my name's David Lee Roth, and I'm right across the hallway. Want to know, we're on our way to EDC, but the fellas here were coming down the hallway, and they said, shit, we heard some Van Halen, and I said, no, shit. So we're your neighbors, guys. We're off to EDC. We're doing shit. And we heard one of the fellas said, I heard some Van Halen shit through the doorway. So I am Van Halen.
We'll be here still.
Outstanding. Fellas, my pleasure. Have a great night. Enjoy the Vegas stay. Small, tiny world.
Apologize now.
No, don't.